Hello and welcome to this week's video where I will be doing a virtual grip test of the new Audi A3, the Mercedes A-Class and the BMW 1 Series. So let's dive right in. I'm going to start this virtual grip test with the BMW 1 Series. Now, this 1 Series was a controversial car when announced, as it had made the switch from rear-wheel drive to front-wheel drive, thus following the norm for this class. Now, this move angered many purists as they felt that this would make the car lose its driver appeal. However, they couldn't be more wrong, and I will get to that later. First, let's talk design. The 1 Series has a striking front end with a large pair of kidney grills, angled headlights and, depending on the trim level, sporty bumpers. Down the side, the car has a sophisticated stance with a few lines running the length of the car and nice wheel designs. Moving on to the back, the car has beautiful taillights with a small roof spoiler dependent on trim and twin exhausts that are not fake. Inside, it has a traditional BMW look with the dashboard angled towards the driver and a nice big screen on top coupled with digital dials. Again, the look of which depends on the trim level. This may not be the best looking interior of this class, but it definitely is the best quality one with excellent materials used throughout. Now the back seats, and this is where the 1 Series reaps the benefits of making the switch to front wheel drive, as it now has far more room than before, with two adults sitting comfortably even on longer journeys, something that couldn't be said of the previous generation car. Similarly, front wheel drive car has also increased the boot space of the car with 380 litres with the seats up and 1200 litres with the seats folded. That is the same as its rivals here at the A3 and the A-Class. Finally, we move on to how it compares with its predecessor, and you can see a side-by-side image on the screen now. And I have to say that the new 1 Series is quite a bit different to the old car, and that counts in its favour. Now it's time for the Mercedes A-Class, and first things first, I love its design. At the front, it is definitely better looking than both the 1 Series and the A3, mainly because of the headlights and the bumper design. Though for these you have to upgrade, as if you buy the standard car you don't get LED headlights and not even body colored bumpers. Still, it's only around 2,500 to upgrade to AMG line, so it doesn't really matter. Down the side, the car is fairly plain, however it does have a sporty stance, and so it still looks good. At the back end, the car keeps its good looking vibe with cool taillights and twin exhausts, though they are fake. However, if you buy the base level car, this is what its rear end looks like, and suddenly all the beauty vibe has gone. Moving on to the interior, and this is where the A-Class makes up for all its shortcomings. My god, this interior is stunning. Drop dead gorgeous. Everything from the digital dials and the main infotainment screen to the airplane style climate vents is gorgeous. Shame that the same can't be said about all of the materials used in this interior. Moreover, the back seats of the A-Class are a good place to spend time with just about enough room for two adults, even on longer journeys. Next, we move on to the boot space, which is an improvement over the old car, as that had a very narrow opening which made loading stuff harder. But they have improved it on this A-Class, and now the opening is much better. Finally, we come to see how the A-Class compares with the old car, and it's a big improvement, as you can see on your screen. The new car is light years ahead, and again this counts in its favour. Finally, it's the turn of the all-new Audi A3, and to be fair, I'm very disappointed in what Audi has done with the design. See, the new car isn't very different at all from the old car, as you can see now, and that car wasn't very different from the car it replaced. So in actual fact, this new A3 can trace its design all the way back to 2008, which counts against this car. Still, Audi has made a few improvements, namely new headlamps, a larger grille and a new bonnet. Down at the side, the car has new creases that are apparently inspired by a Lamborghini supercar, though I think that's just, well, not true. Still, this car does have a sort of muscular stance resembling a Lamborghini. Moving on to the back, Audi have given this car some new taillights and new bumper with a lot of fakery going on. However, the biggest change has occurred on the inside for the A3 with an all new design that is arguably much better than before, though it does look like they have taken a leaf out of BMW's book with the angled dashboard. Still, the digital driver's display is better than both the Mercedes and the BMW, but material quality is worse than the other two cars, which is something I thought I should never have to say for an Audi. Moving on to the back seats, and the Audi has the most room after the other two cars, which translates to more comfort over longer journeys. Finally, we come on to the boot, which has a nice and wide opening with space on par with rivals. Now it's time for the journalist verdict. The BMW 1 Series combines good exterior styling with good interior styling and excellent quality and really good driving dynamics despite the front wheel drive. The Mercedes A-Class has excellent exterior design, excellent interior design and good comfort. The Audi A3 has a lackluster exterior design with a reasonably good interior design and good comfort. So keeping that in mind, I think the Mercedes wins this test, with the BMW coming in a second and the Audi coming in a third. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share. See you next week. Goodbye.